Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
He's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, you might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
And he gets a few on the punch forward. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. ETN again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Rip, 23. Son, there we go, son.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. Chiefs had Xavier Worthy out for the return. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. There's that.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Continuing to move past the 45. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll run it with Pacheco. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action now, Lawrence. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. For a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Red on red.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Nice cut back to the right side. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but we'll get explosive on the ground as well.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. A first down carry for Pacheco. And he's all the way across midfield. 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To the air, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Chiefs with first and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27th.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 10.
From the red zone now. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yellow.
They'll run Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Gets it again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. And we're down inside 50 seconds to play. Enough time to at least get into field goal range. They've got first down from the 31.
All right, let's go. Hot. Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 3 now.
Hey. We got some hot.
From the 38. Holding left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Run for Pacheco to start the half. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Josh Hines Allen, that time to hold him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Pistol now for Mahomes. This is picked up downfield by Rice. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 45 on second down. We've got a screen to the running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Pitts. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. 48 Logan with the pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence dumps it off to his running back. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Now it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. He's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Trying again following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. New set of downs for him at the 38. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they take him down right along the 30.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Second and 15. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
He'll throw it. Right back to Worthy. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chiefs going for the win here. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you fouled up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Pacheco again. And this is stopped behind the line as well. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Yellow.
Here he is to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Spins it through the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Big play gets him across midfield. Sets him up first and 10 from the 40. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. Approaching 50 seconds to play. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion?
Oh, look at this. The kick is blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
What a reminder, isn't it, Kate? We spend so much time pregame talking about an offense, a defense, even a kicker making the heroic plays. But instead, nobody bigger than he was on special teams, making a game-saving, lead-saving block to very well win this game for his team.
The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They have the ball back, but that lead now cut down to a single point, Brock. They want to run out that clock if they can, but above all else, they got to take care of that football.
This is situational football at its best. You work and prepare for these moments, and as an offense, you've got to love this situation. You don't want to play so conservative and have what you just said in the back of your mind, can't turn it over, can't make a mistake. No, you want to flip that switch and say the ball's in our hands, go finish it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flush out now to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anywhere.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.